I've become somewhat interested in some of these stories that are told on YouTube of supposedly feral humans in national parks, and particularly in Appalachia, in mountains, in forest areas. And, there's a lot of areas that are kind of very far back where people could get, lost, or could hide, or, where that aren't, well tracked. Eric Robert Rudolph hid from authorities for a couple of years, and others who are, you know, well skilled in camping have done that. So, it would be possible for people who are outside the system to exist. One story that was told I found kind of interesting, partly because of the story itself, but partly because of the take of somebody who posted a reply in the comment section. The story was told by a ranger in Appalachia, who came across a man who was naked, dirty, and had very matted hair, and appeared very bizarre and disoriented. And the person in the comment section had, I think it was a woman, had previously worked in law enforcement. And she said that she thought that this man, what he encountered, was not a feral human, but probably a schizophrenic who had gotten lost up there, or who was, hiding up there, because she had encountered people who were schizophrenics. They were in the cities, but they had very similar descriptions, often quite dirty, malnourished, often injured, incoherent. And they're often also very afraid of law enforcement people, whom they thought were demons or something similar and trying to hurt them. And I thought her take on the thing, far less sensational, far less spooky, was probably correct. That what he saw was not a feral human, but a mentally ill man. And, and I understand his being scared. He comes in contact with this naked, dirty man with long, matted, unkempt hair, talking in an incoherent manner. But very likely that was a schizophrenic. Okay. And, I just wanted to put that out there. I also want to put it out there that if there are feral humans, it is extremely unlikely that they are cannibals. Okay? I think that really is putting a horror movie spin on it. I mean, after all, they are hiding from other people. So, other people are not their food source. Their food source would have to be, berries and the flora that they gather, or the fauna that they hunt, or the, fish or whatever. It just doesn't make any sense that they would be horror movie cannibals. I think that is that should be discarded. But anyway, it's very likely that particular case was that of a mentally ill man, and that some of these other reports are also not reports of feral people who have been out of the system for generations, but of mentally ill people who happen to be in forest areas.